Hi there, it's Golden Boy. Today I'll be doing a guide on Jin's forward 4. I'll be going over the tips and secrets of using this move, so without further hesitation, let's get started, and I hope you enjoy this content. So Jin's forward 4, obviously, very hard combo. There, it's incredibly difficult, but the first part is the really hard part, getting the pick up. So, the advice for getting this pick up is you basically need to do a wild time 4 into a micro dash back to 1. That's just the raw secret of doing this and getting this move consistent, because sometimes the back to 1 whiffs after the wild time 4, and sometimes the 1, 3, 4 whiffs after the back to 1. So the secret to this is you need to do a wild standing 4, micro dash back to 1. See there? Wild standing 4, micro dash back to 1. Wild standing 4. Wild standing 4, back to 1. Like that. There's a micro dash in that, but it should be so quick that you can barely see it with the eye. So my tip for doing this is that Jin's while standing 4 is only -20 on whiff, so it's incredibly fast on whiff, and it's +8 on hit. So as you can see, look how fast you can move after this hit, so you can almost immediately jab. So when you land this in a combo, you can't stop and think, you just have to instantly be going through that forward dash. You basically just hit while standing 4 and you just start forward dashing, no delay. While standing 4, forward dash, back to 1. Like that, you just want to get this very fast. You just want to move it a tiny bit forward. That's all you're doing, just trying to get a little bit distance, so you're just a little bit closer. So I would just practice this sequence right here and get very comfortable at doing this. If you can do this very comfortably, you will get your pickup 100% consistent. So, of course, that's when you get the pickup. There's 2 ways after the actual forward 4 count is you can run and get the pickup. You can either run and do an immediate while standing 4, so kind of look like that, or you can do a deep dash, a deep wave dash into a while standing 4 to get the distance. The main thing is both of these need to be very quick. You can't be hesitating with it, and you don't have to be actually right beside them, you just need to be around the opponent's legs to get the pick up. So that's actually just the advice there. So let's show you. Like you see, I feel like I could have gone further, but there, I went further this time. That combo actually works, it's an incredibly difficult one to do. So I actually failed the micro dash there, but you see, once you... The secret for really getting the pickup at this part is after the forward 4, you need to just get the dash timing in your muscle memory. And it's about when Jin's leg snaps back and his right leg crosses over his knee, that's when you can start moving. A lot of times you'll move too early, and then you'll just get a weird shuffle movement like that. You need to delay it a little bit. So like that, perfect. So you got it there, grand. So that's my, there we go, you see I'm doing that weak micro dash. The main thing is you have to do it immediately. If you delay it, it'll drop. So you just, while standing 4 and you're already doing the micro dash, that's how you'll get this combo consistent. For the pickup, like I said, this part, it's just about getting, you need to just get the timing for when you get the pickup. So just get the timing for when you can first move. That's going to take you, it might take you a day on practice training, just getting a feeling for it, but it's consistent. Once you get the timing, it's consistent combo. You get every time. It's just about getting the muscle memory for the right move. So I just want to show you something a bit funny here that can happen if you get right inside his body. It's very specific. I almost got there. It's quite tricky. You just need to get right inside him. There we go, got here. That only happens at like when you get a counter hit at close range and you dash and you get up right in their body, but you can only get this at like point blank. But it's just something to keep in mind. If you counter hit and a wall's near him, sometimes the opponent doesn't get knocked as far away. So that means you can sometimes get better combos. So that's just a wee little trick you can do with this move. But I wouldn't attempt doing this in a match. I would just stick with this story incredibly complicated. Just stick with the back 2-1. Like this. You want to keep this combo consistent because it's so tricky. So I would just like saying the first part is just practice, and then the second part is just getting this sequence in your muscle memory. If you get this sequence in this muscle memory, you're gonna master this combo. So I'm trying to think. So this is interesting with tip range. So about dashing, you can get this pickup at this range. It's doable, but I'm saying it's doable because even players like Cherry Berry Mango and Book, they can't get the pickup here consistent. Nobody can. It's almost, the further away you are, the more less leniency you have. And like if you're getting it from here, it's almost frame perfect movement. You need to get a move immediately, and you need to move the maximum distance. So it's just incredibly difficult. I did do it a couple times. I maybe get it once every 20 times, just to show you how difficult it is. Well, I got it from there. Jeez, I'm getting it, but you can see you have to. It's incredibly difficult. It's doable, it's just very hard. Oh my god, I actually got it there. I can't believe it. So you can see you can get it from like this area of tip range. It's just like it's almost frame perfect. So if I get counter hit here, especially online, just run in and do a down two. You know, hit here. Don't let them either go for the pickup or run in and down two. Don't let them get up for free. A lot of teams don't realize you can run in and get down two. So if you really can't do this combo at all, just run in and down two. That's better than nothing. So that pretty much covers it. You can also run in and down 4 if it's really tip range like here. Sometimes the opponent, like for example here, forward 4 whiffs, but maybe this Hayachi throws out an electric as a keep out tool, and you counter hit his electric here. So you can get like crazy range counter hits. Like at that range, the only thing, nothing's guaranteed. If you get like a massive distance counter hit, just the only thing you're gonna get is okay. But those situations don't happen very often. It's like if you counter hit like this. So run in down 2 or go for the pickup. When you're getting like this range, I would probably recommend online to run in down 2. It's online, it's almost frame perfect inputs from this range. Just take the guaranteed damage than like getting like a 1 in 20 or 1 in 30 chance of getting the pickup. But as soon as you're anywhere like from this reset, this anywhere here, I would say just always go for the pickup, because it's very consistent from here. It's just about you getting the input spread and being discipline yourself. So now I'm going to talk about CDS, because this is the one thing that infuriates me the most online, is Jin's CDS combos are so terrible. I see Jin do stuff like this, you know, or they'll do stuff like, but you see it's not good because if it's a far range counter hit, you don't get hit from stuff like this. I mean it's not a bad combo, to be fair, but I just feel like there's a way better one just because the wall carries crazy. But it's a little bit execution heavy, but it's not too tricky. So it's this one here I would recommend doing for Jin. It's just its highest damage one and its furthest wall carry one. Some tips for when you go to CDS here, you need to do 2 wave dash. The second wave dash is kind of deep. It sounds weird how I'm explaining it, but I'll show you if you do it very shallow. If you do it shallow, you see the back 2, 1. Yeah, the back 2, 3, sorry, width. But I'll do it shallow. Again, it width. You do it shallow. You need to go deep, so you end up with the high edge. So if you just want to cancel the first, you basically want to get into a wave dash as fast as you can. Don't want to drop it so much. There you go. And make the second wave dash. So that's my advice for this combo. And sorry, yeah, of course, dashing, doing the back forward input is quite a tricky input. You need a lot of practice to get this consistent. So lucky for you, there's an alternative that's nearly as good. So if you can, if you're like me, and I really struggled at first in this input, and Book actually doesn't do this input, Book does the easier input here, so it's not mandatory to do the laser scraper one here. It's the combo's the same, but you can dash 3-1, forward 3. Does 6 to 8 damage, so I think it does 1 damage less, but it's way easier. And to be fair, on a map with no walls, sometimes it's better, okay. So you're probably better to do this one on a map with no walls. So I would just try and get this as your staple. It's definitely the best one just from the sheer wall carry of it. You're just getting such a massive distance with a double wave dash. And then you do that. It's better than all this wacky stuff that you do like this. It's like less wall carry, like 5-6 less damage. So just to optimize. And I don't think this one's really tricky once you get the hang of it. If you got the easier end of it. Well, I'm saying it and I'm whipping the end of it again. So that last part should have been disciplined, but just do 3-1 if you really don't want to do that. 3-1 forward one. Book does that one every time because he hates doing that in that forward one. So that's totally fine as well. So those are how I would combo a forward 4 specifically. There is another one that's good, decent, but it's a bit finicky, but this one's also that's why I don't like this one, because that back 3-1-3 at the end whiffs sometimes, so that's just something that just happens in the combo. And this is actually quite a difficult input doing that. Yeah, so I mean, occasionally it does work, but that's why I just don't like doing that one. I would just tell everyone to stick with this one. It's the most damage, it's the easiest to do, it's the furthest wall carry, everything you need. Just with a bit of practice with cancel. If you can cancel Jin stance like this anyway, then this combo's easy to do. The only hard part is like getting deep into the second wave dash to pick up. So, let me think if there's anything else. I think that's basically everything with Jin's forward 4 and doing the combos. That's the CDS one you want to do, and I've told you some advice on the pickups, so I hope this helps and enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Enjoy. Merry Christmas.